You ever had steak and cornbread? It's the traditional Mohawk Sunday morning breakfast.
Now, when you think cornbread, you're probably thinking that golden, light, and fluffy, almost cake-like texture bread that you would eat with chili or at a cookout. But for Mohawks, our cornbread is made with cornmeal and kidney beans. You start by adding some cornmeal to a bowl, and you slowly incorporate warm water. Also add 1 can of kidney beans. Now, the reason why Mohawks eat this heavier meal as part of their Sunday morning breakfast goes back to when the native ironworkers of Kahnawake were building up the New York City skyline. Before the interstate was complete, Mohawks of Kahnawake would travel 10 to 12 hours from Kahnawake, Quebec, down to New York City. This heavier meal would not only keep them full, but give them leftovers for the road. Many Mohawks would also eat this after attending church. Since Kahnawake Mohawk territory was originally a Jesuit missionary, there were and still are a lot of people in the territory that attended Sunday Mass, and afterwards would come home and have the cornbread. After you form your cornbread patties, you're going to want to boil them. The boil time depends on the size that you've made, and I usually leave mine in for 20 to 30 minutes. For the traditional Mohawk Sunday morning breakfast, you want to pair with steak and sausage. Today I'm frying up 2 thinner pieces of steak, seasoning lightly with salt and pepper, and then into the same pan, I'm adding my sausage. These are basic breakfast sausages, and you want to cook them until they're seared on all sides. In the same pan, you can add some butter and flour to make a gravy, although some Mohawks use tomatoes and make a red sauce. Once your gravy is prepared, you can pour it over your cornbread, steak, and sausage. Those who've never tried cornbread before might find it a little bit plain. It has a similar flavor and texture to tamale without any meat filling, so you get your flavoring from the gravy and the meat.
So if you want to start your